Okay, Kevin, you can see here on the right, it was yesterday. It was great to see again. See, your posture's a lot better. See how your arms are hanging a little freer here. See, hanging a little bit more down from your shoulders, just a slight diagonal. See, instead of all your weight back here on your heels. See where that shoulder was back here, and then this straight line all the way up. So that grip is better. We strengthened it a little bit, turned your left hand a little bit more on top. And then you see that's a big difference from there. Seeing there was no rotation to the club face. See now, as you move back, see how the toe of the club is starting to turn, and that's because the back of this left hand is starting to turn. See, whereas before it wasn't, so that's much better. See, and then what we talked about is just the overswing here but that was much better. See, when you're coming through, see, in good balance. So, and then on the other side, here we are. And then what we talked about here yesterday was strengthening that left hand. See, we can see a little bit more of the back of the left hand there. See, and this was, see how long your swing was there? So what we did is we just shortened it up a little bit. So we did this drill. You see where you're actually setting the club up to the leg of the chair here. And as you swing back, see, it's just halfway back. You see that where that left arm's parallel to the ground, and you're making an L with the shaft. That's a little bit too far, but you can see where, and see it's going to be that right arm folding. See when you got to the when that left arm was parallel yesterday, you see the left hand's rotating, but we want to hitchhike with the thumbs. You see, that's called a full wrist cock or hinge. You see, and that's why we worked hard that first couple weeks on getting those arms to rotate that position so that your thumbs could hitchhike. See, that's a good position right there. You see, and really the top of your backswing would just be a little bit, maybe like right up in there, is as long as your swing's ever going to get. But it's really, the key is keeping those elbows a little bit more level. You see how high your right elbow got here? It just kept lifting. Just kept lifting up there, and we want it to feel like it just stays almost pointed down to the ground. You can see here as it's folded, you see in those thumbs hitchhike, there you go. See, it's just that halfway back position. And then now as we come back down this drill, we're going to feel like we're starting to turn from our midsection. You see, this is what's going to start the downswing. It's like it's starting to turn back to the left. See, that's pulling the arms back down. And you can see that wrist cock, we're going to maintain it as we're coming down. You see here before, you'd swing up to the top, and then although you'd get into a cocked position here at the top, you see that's what's actually going to start down, and we don't want that. You see, when you come down, so you're going to start to release your wrists very early here. See, as you start back down, see how it's starting. You're going to start to release it. You see, so as you get back down to this position right here, where we're at, there, you see how you're going to lose club head speed, and the bottom of your arc is going to be behind the ball. You see where it's here. You see where that's at, and now look at, see how your weight's more on your left, and then now as we're turning back through, see now we're going to see as the back of that left hand starts to turn back towards the target there as we're coming in onto that left side, and we're practicing squaring the club up. So you see that's what impact's supposed to look like. Weight's on the left side, and see there's a slight bowing towards the target You see where your bad impact or scooping would be just the opposite. You see where the left arm's back and then the shaft is actually pointed away from the target instead of towards the target. You see your weight's favoring the right side. So this is a great drill for you. I want you to keep doing those. Keep doing these little half swings where that left arm's parallel to the ground. Right there, and then right back, and just practice squaring the club face up, okay? Not the scooping right there. Okay, so, and then here's what it looked like from down the line. Okay, so good setup. You see there, and now we're going to hitchhike with the thumbs, and you see we want that grip. The whole shaft, if we pointed a T on the end of the grip, it'd be pointed somewhere out there pretty close to the ball line. Okay, there you go. Yeah, right there. Okay. All right, and so here's the same drill. Okie dokie. All right. Well, good job, and we'll look forward to seeing you here in a couple weeks. Okay.